I love Cathy. Am I allowed to say that? I just met Cathy. I guess it's been about 3-4 months now. Well, January. What month are we in? It's May, right? I met Cathy back in January whenever we started a prayer service, and she's a prayer warrior, and I didn't know her story. And then I heard part of it, and I asked her if she would share some of it with you guys tonight. So thank you for being here with us this evening. So I just want to start, Cathy, by asking you, what was your life like, and kind of what was your background with everything before you came to know the truth?
Well, I'll just start when I was little.
Sorry. Here.
No, you're fine. You know where it goes. When I was real little, we went to church and everything. My parents took us to church and everything. But, and I knew there was a God and a Jesus. But that was pretty much it. I wasn't explained anything. I didn't understand anything. I wasn't told anything. I was just told, we're going to church, you're going to be good, and you're going to be quiet. And that's it. So I didn't think there was anything else to the God and the Jesus thing. So as my life went on, I left home and everything, I just never really gave it enough thought. I tried to read my Bible, couldn't understand it, and I pray every once in a while. And then I got married, had 2 boys, divorced, just lived as a single mom for the rest, pretty much that's it. Just, the good life of a single mom with 2 boys that I love more than anything in the whole world. And that's pretty much.
Okay, so you had a pretty normal life, you'd say, right? You lived the life of a single mom, had 2 boys, knew who Jesus was, knew who the church was, knew what the church was teaching, but just never had your own relationship.
Right,
Okay,
right,
so I understand there was something that happened that changed your viewpoint on this. So if you could share about what your experiences was like with finally coming to know the truth for yourself.
Well then, on, December 24, 2011, my 18-year-old son was killed in a car crash. And that just pretty much changed my whole world. To make this quick, I don't really know the timeline for anything, because if anybody knows, they know that you're just not even really living, you're just going through the motions. But I was in my bathroom one time, just sitting there, and I felt these hands come on my shoulders like this. Like they were just on my shoulders. It was heavy, but it wasn't heavy. It was just like a light, and a peace came over me. And I knew that it was the Lord. And then I felt him on there for a while, and I just kept getting less and less and less, through my time. But he was holding me up. He had to hold me up. But anyway, and through this whole, couple years and all that, he showed me over and over and over and over how much he loved me, how much he was there for me, how much he has helped me. I have so many stories about me and God. Because, I wouldn't say that I isolated myself, but I always wanted to kind of be alone, because I had the world in my ear telling me, you need to do this, you don't need to do that, you need to do, and I'm like, so I would just get alone with the Lord, and it could just be so awesome, so peaceful, calm, and just, it was just amazing, the things that he did for me.
And all of this started after that tragic event, you spending the time alone with Jesus?
Yeah. And then I started going to church, got saved and everything, and I realized that, hey, there is so much more to this God and this Jesus thing. Even though I went through the tragedy and everything, and even though I still have my bad days, I still have that peace, that joy, that calmness, that comfort. All the stuff that Jesus gives you, it's in me, and I just can't help it sometimes just, yay, even though I may have, be crying for some odd reason or something, I'm still like, yay, Jesus,
So this is an extra question. You didn't know I was going to ask this, so I apologize. Tragedy happens all the time to a lot of us when we're here on earth and this side of heaven. Do you have anything that's just advice that you could give somebody who's going through a tragedy or still trying to, work through the emotions of a tragedy?
Okay, kind of. It's okay to have emotions. I didn't cry for 2 years because I didn't want to admit the truth, that my son was gone. But once I did, it was a release. I mean, God gave us emotions, but use them healthily. However you say that. You know, have healthy emotions. You can get angry, you can get sad, you can cry, you can do this and do that and do that, but just make it healthy. But you have to grieve. You have to let the emotions out, and just know that your God is with you. And if you just sit still, He will tell you what to do. He will show you what to do. He will love you. He will hold you. He will all that. I mean, He's always there, always there. Just look up and count on Him. That's the number one advice.
Amen.
It's Him. It's all Him.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cathy. I know it's not easy to share things like that, so round of applause for Cathy. Thank you so much.